Last week, we revealed how the person many consider to be the whistleblower helped set up a 2016 meeting between the Obama White House officials and Ukrainian prosecutors. Well, what was the topic? Hunter Biden and Burisma was the topic. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. Sources tell the Ingram angle that congressional investigators are asking the White House for a May 2017 email from the same alleged whistleblower. Sources say that this email may show that the person who kicked off the impeachment sham previously manufactured evidence against President Trump. And a footnote in the Mueller report tells the story. Joining me now is Lee Smith, investigative journalist, author of The Plot Against the President, and Sarah Carter, host of the Sarah Carter podcast and Fox News contributor. Lee, explain in simple terms tonight what this email could mean about the motives of this supposed whistleblower.
Right. What this email is, it appears in the Mueller report. It's cited in the Mueller report. The Mueller report uses this email to insinuate that Donald Trump fired James Comey at the behest of the Russians. Shortly after the date of this email, then acting director Andrew McCabe opens up an investigation of Donald Trump, wondering if he is acting at the behest of the Russians. What this looks like is that the person known as the whistleblower appears to have a habit of trying to set up the president in different intelligence operations, first with the counterintelligence investigation 2017, and now with impeachment.
Well, but he also, as we pointed out, Sarah, he set up that meeting in January of 2016 in the Obama administration with the Ukrainian prosecutors and Obama White House officials. He signed them all in, and it was about Biden corruption Burisma.
So it's obvious.
3 times he's involved.
3 times he's involved, and it's obvious that they all knew what was going on, that they were all concerned enough that they held a meeting in a White House about Hunter Biden and his connection to Burisma, the corruption that was going on in Ukraine. And now what we know, based on what we can see, actual tangible evidence, is that there's a strong possibility that he, and I don't want to call him a whistleblower anymore, because this is a deep stater, right? This is somebody that is anti-Trump, somebody that appears to be targeting Trump, which is why it has to be investigated.
Yeah, and McCabe actually, I believe it was McCabe referenced this in 60 Minutes in an interview. Right. I think we have it. Watch.
The president made those public comments that you've referenced, both on NBC and to the Russians, which was captured in the Oval Office. Put together, these circumstances were articulable facts that indicated that a crime may have been committed. All those same sorts of facts cause us to wonder, is there an inappropriate relationship, a connection between this president and the government of Russia?
Could it be that a fairly young staffer who seems like a Democrat mole is at the heart of all 3 of these major events that lead to more and more trouble and perhaps a removal of a president of the United States, Lee Zeldin?
I think if he winds up going
Lee Smith? What I call you Zeldin? I got too many Lees on the show tonight. It's impeachment.
I'm flattered.
Sorry.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Look, if they wind up calling witnesses, and I think we all hope this doesn't happen, but if it happens, this is an email that we certainly want to know what this whistleblower has been involved in and how many campaigns against the president he's been involved in.
Sarah,
Absolutely.
This whistleblower must come forward and be questioned in a Senate committee. They cannot be shielded. This person cannot be shielded any longer.
Well, they can't be shielded because they're really not an actual whistleblower, and it's actually an insult to whistleblowers who sacrifice everything and have firsthand knowledge and report facts and have to go public eventually and talk about those facts. This is somebody who appears to be targeting President Trump from deep within the government, and somebody who needs to answer questions. And this is why even the Inspector General for the intelligence community, Michael Atkinson, needs to be questioned. His connections with the whistleblower, Adam Schiff's connections with the whistleblower and his committee need to be questioned. On its face, there is something here that is extraordinarily wrong.
There are too many things. There are too many footnotes and emails and meetings.
Right.
And it all goes back to the hub of the wheel. It could be this one person. You could do a movie about this. People, no one would believe it. I mean, my earring fell off just to celebrate that fact. We got to go. All right. With the earring, we have to go. Panel, thanks so much.